Welcome back to Skyrim and all that. Last time, we did the whole, like, mage college thing. I think it's mage college, right? Whatever it is, we did the mage stuff in Winterhold, became the archmage, having only done magic like 2 or 3 times. Which I find a bit weird. Is it Iverstead? Is that the place we're in? It is Iverstead, yes. I'm glad I wasn't incorrect about that. The question mark does confuse me. But I'm glad I got the right place. Yeah, this time, we're just heading up this mountain. I've been travelling for quite a while. Stream crashed, game crashed. There's been a lot of mess, so we're picking up without the travel for the VOD, if anyone does watch, which is unlikely. But if they do, I mean, hello. The thing is, like, I don't know who would want to watch just a random... That game's crashed again, god damn. Just a random person playing through Skyrim for their first time. And it's like a 2.5, 3 hour long video. I don't think I'm really going after any, like, niches in the market, am I? Added 10 more mods this morning, the game is stable. I mean, that is impressive. I've not added or removed any mods, and my game is being very unstable today. It's 4 or 5. I stopped counting after, like, the third. It's been quite a few crashes. It's not ideal, having that many crashes. Ah, yes, invisible horse as we load in. Also, I need to check my inventory so the inventory weight bug is gone. 9 animation mods. I mean, I'm assuming that is additional mods similar to... Was it the stomp kill animation mod you added last time? Which just added, I'm assuming, multiple similar finishers. Because there's a lot of different mods out there. Additional animations, combat. Fair enough. I'm gonna have to get off my horse. I cannot see at all on this path. Unless, can I wait on my horse until morning? I might be able to. Let's just wait 7 hours in the cold though, it's fine. Magic, idle, and setting. Okay, the magic animations, that definitely makes sense to me. Because I can see you doing magic a lot. The magic by default is kinda boring. Animation-wise anyway. You just kinda have your hand, you hold up your hand to do magic. If you're doing dual casting, which I believe is a thing, you hold your hands up and slightly together. Now, I can't think of, like, many times I've sat down in this game. So I'm not entirely sure what kind of animations that would include. Is it, like, idle animations for while you're sitting? So you can, like, just not be completely stationary like you're dead? For walking, running, sprint, weapon attacks, and idle animations. Together animation is locked behind a perk. Yes, I only know of its existence. I don't actually have it. But I'm fairly certain it exists. In fact, is the, like, two-handed casting... Is that just one perk and then you can do it wherever? Or is it one perk per kind of magic tree? Because from what I understand, it makes a stronger version of the spell. Meaning if I got it, I could make a light that lasts longer. Which does sound useful for riding around in the dark. Separate animations that use Nemesis or Dart run. Ooh. So they're not even like an engine animation kind of tweaks. That's interesting. It's one perk for all, you think? I mean, Nocturne, you're the expert here. Is it just the one perk for all dual castings of magic? Because I'd imagine it is, but I don't know. I've not done magic, I'm not planning to really, but if it is just a single perk and I can easily get it, it's probably worth doing. You were wrong. Ah, fair enough, it's not the first time. Don't know what perk's been talked about. It's the one where you, like, cast a spell in each hand at the same time. I'm assuming it's per skill tree, from what, like, Nippeek's been saying in the chat. And you'll use destruction magic. But you don't use healing magic? Ooh. Imagine not healing and just, like, chugging on potions the entire time. Well, I guess in base game you can eat food, but with survival mode you can't. Eating food doesn't really help you, honestly. Like, actually, eating food, does that even heal me much at all? It restores 1 point of health. Yeah, no, that's not going to do anything. Using separate individual mods for unique animation. I mean, I'm not planning to do magic, but, I mean, magic animation mods, they sound interesting. Also, I'm going to turn on the light in my room while this is loading slightly. There we go. We're now safe for when it goes dark. Or goes darker. Alright. I heal. It's a lot if you carry 300 cheese wheels. It doesn't in survival mode. Like, do I even have a cheese wheel to show off? I don't. But I think, like, the best we get is 10 points of healing from some tomato soup. If I carried, like, 300 of these, I mean, that's immediately bumping me up to 150 extra carry weight. Like, I can't afford to do that, I don't think. The worst part is, like, it doesn't even count as proper food. Anyway, just warm up slightly, I think, in here. If I go stand by this big old fire, that should help.
In my visions,
I want my health to come back. And then we'll head up the mountain again. Speaking of, we'll actually need to equip Shout Clear Skies. There we go. Just like one last tick of like heating, and that'll be me. Oh, health bar has disappeared. That should be me. Kind of full on health. Well, time to climb this mountain again. I hate the fact I don't just fast travel up it and they haven't like added some kind of like lift or something. Like, it would have been so useful to just have a teleportation device or something. But no, I just need to walk up here every single time, just while shouting at the top of my lungs at clouds. I mean, to be fair, shouting at the clouds, I do somewhat understand because you're blowing them away. I'm assuming there's more to it than that, right? Like, I'm not just blowing away the clouds, I'm like dispelling magic clouds or something, right? But actually, no. Let's go up here again, be putting it off. Yeah, so did I. I put it off by doing the whole of the, like, Mage's College quest line. It's quite the way to put it off. Especially considering I'm not bothered about being a mage. But ah well, I'm an archmage now, despite not doing magic. It's great. Right now you're doing the collecting blood quest. Collecting blood. I want to say that's collect blood from one of each race, but I believe that is an Oblivion quest, is it not? I might also be running this. I'm not certain. That's the one, okay. I'm assuming, like, that was, I think, for one of the Daedric princes in Oblivion. So is it the same in this? I don't know. I don't know. I have been watching, like, a playthrough of Oblivion, like, on the side, because I've got my favourite YouTuber who's playing through it currently. You sure you can complete the whole mage quest line? I mean, you can. I have. I casted 2 spells. And I might have not even needed that many. I might have only needed 1. Or I could maybe just needed none. Because, like, any of the elemental stuff you need, you can use the fire breath or frost breath shouts. I think it's just the very first one we need to break down a wall. There might be a difference. Anyway, Hello, party snack dragon.
Dremyolok,
Just the one to get into the college. Okay, so you only have to be able to do, like, the flame action now. Fair enough, I guess. And imagine if you have a scroll. You'd maybe be fine. And, no, you do need one to break the wall. The fire or frost control puzzle. I reckon you could probably do that through the ice and fire breath shouts from the Dragonborn DLC.
Yes.
Isn't the Elden Ring DLC? Oh, wait, but I actually got a screenshot. Is that just leaked stuff? Or, oh, it's a teaser. Oh, it's interesting. So it was a year and a bit ago now that Elden Ring came out. It doesn't feel like it. But I'm pretty sure it was.
On the wind. Pogan nachlas vokril vachjun. There is
Scrolls.
one who I remember
And
well.
the books on the table.
Odahviin.
Let's get those for free.
He is the one to tell us where Alduin
Is using a
has
scroll
gone.
the same as using magic? If you read a book, that teaches you you then definitely use it because you use magicka. Is a scroll... Is a scroll definitely magic? I don't know.
I
feel like it should be, but it doesn't use magicka. You don't need to be a mage to use a scroll.
Always made up of 3 Rothmulag.
I'm also really not paying attention to this guy. I hope he's not saying anything important.
You
I just...
see,
I don't care about it.
Nax, a thum, a shout, yes?
Okay. What? You're saying I need to shout the dragon's name is roughly what I'm
He is
understanding.
not compelled to come, but the Dove are prideful by nature. Few could resist such a challenge, especially from
Indeed,
you,
Nocturne.
Dovahkiin.
Party snacks.
But
It's his true
Odahviin,
name. He doesn't
is
deserve any other.
headstrong, Bozik.
Yeah, I'm very excited for an
Even
Elden
among
Ring
the
DLC. I
Dove,
honestly
he
love
was
the base
known
game.
for this.
Did you ever have a
He
look
will
at the
not
Elden Ring
resist
GeoGuessr
the
I sent you, by the
challenge
way?
of your voice, Dovahkiin.
Because that is literally just Elden Ring GeoGuessr, and it's got a multiplayer mode if you'd want to play it with people.
Hear his name, Odahviin. Taste it on the wind, Odahviin.
It's also GeoGuessr for Skyrim. I really want to do it
Know
at some
it's in
point.
your soul, Odahviin.
You did it was great fun. I'm assuming you did it with other people, right? Because it's just a good time doing GeoGuessr. And it's just GeoGuessr, but you can be mildly nerdy about Elden Ring. It's good fun. I'm amazed they put effort in to get all the pictures for it. And yeah, they really are just telling me to go immediately down the mountain again. I hate, with a passion, these people. I really, really do. You just did it on your own. Sure, sure. You must have at least done it on your own and then sent off that score to someone else to then challenge them to do better, right? Right? You can't just do it on your own and not share the score. Can't believe it. I'm honestly expecting you to socialize, at least to some extent. But apparently not. Also... where does that want me to go? Ah. That's not actually marked on my map, is it? I'm confused. I'm not gonna question it. It's just quest marker that floats in midair. That's all good. It's just Skyrim. It's doing its best, you know? I'm assuming it didn't expect me to come out the other side of just the mountain and not walk down the stairs. So my guess is that's supposed to be a marker for one of the doors into the High Hrothgar, I want to say the places on top of the mountain. Sounds about correct to me. It's just some fantasy name, but I think that's correct. Because, I mean, I'm meant to go to Dragon Reach. That's where my quest marker is. That's not where I'm being pointed to in my compass. My compass is pointing me up there still. So I guess it's just unaware of the fact that you don't have to actually go through the doors with, like, the greybeards. I just really hope I haven't somehow broken it by doing this. And kind of subverting its expectations. Because there is a definite potentiality that someone would have talked to me on my way through the greybeards. And I might have broken stuff and have to go back up the mountain again. At which point I'm going to be really sad if that's happened. Because I don't want to go up the mountain again. God forbid. I do not want to set foot on that mountain until the next time I actually have to. It's not fun going all the way up there. I don't know why they couldn't just have some stairs closer to Whiterun. And make it a lot more accessible. But no, they just want to torture you and make you run up a big old mountain each and every time. Okay, we've actually got NPCs. So chances are, as soon as we go through this load zone, things will be fine. Right? Right? I really hope. Let's just drop a quick save. Go into Whiterun. Let's see. Quest marker looks to fix itself.
Looking to do some
Thank God. Thank God. Alright. Alright. That's all fine. Talk to her because we have to get some leeks. Leeks, of course, being the most valuable item in the game. They don't have any leeks. Alright, I'm off. I'm off. Can't believe they wouldn't have leeks. How rude. The only reason leeks are valuable is because you can cook food without using salt if you have leeks. It's kind of a weird thing to value them for, but yeah, it's kind of why I buy leeks whenever I pass through here. Because I can't really think of many other stalls that would sell leeks. There's not much reason to buy them, honestly. Yes, hello.
We're ready,
I'm ready to trap the dragon, please.
As I promised. My men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word.
Alright, I'm ready,
men
let's
know
go.
what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your
So, I meant to run up here, go out this way. I remember this much from vague, hazy memories of Skyrim.
We're ready when you are.
Now, I need to go into magics, go into here, and... which one do I want? It's not a storm call, is it? Surely not. Animal Legions? Probably not that one either. It won't be marked for death, right? Which one was it? Is it Dragon Aspect? Okay, I'm gonna just try Storm Call because it might be that one. That sounds like it could maybe be it. So does Dragon Aspect. I'll also improve like slow time. I'll be one of these two, right? I don't know which one. Alright. Let's try this first. I mean, I don't think it works. Yeah, no, that wasn't the one. That is a very dangerous spell. Okay, I'm glad I quick saved before doing that. I kinda thought it would leave neutral NPCs alone, but it doesn't. That's fair. So it's not Stormcall. You can say that with relative certainty. It's probably called Dragon. It's not one I even need to learn. Oh, I'm assuming I need to do all parts of this shit, so hold down the button. That gonna work? Maybe? Ah, look at the lovely unloaded tree.
I use stealth to shatter his phylactery. The battle
Now I need to defeat and trap him. I mean, easier said than done when my stamina is currently draining. And all that's left of him is a shield.
Steady now.
Well. Yeah, I'm assuming he's kind of scripted to die. I didn't expect his body to kind of fly off, though. Oh, that was quite funny. Trying to lure him in, not kill him. Yes, it would appear so, but I guess to get him to come in, I could do Dragon Rend, force him to land. Is that what I meant to do? Maybe. That honestly makes sense. But yeah, to make sure he doesn't die, because that would likely make me fail. And he's actually landed now. I think we're doing fine. Are we fine now? I think we're fine. Just to make certain. Okay, yeah, he's regenerating health. He's now an essential character. Perfect. Oh, the game crashed. God damn it. God damn it. You know what? It's to be expected. It's to be expected. I don't know if the game's being so temperamental today, but that's great. That's great. I have not beaten Skyrim before. I've not played it before playing it today. Slight lie. But I've not actually played through Skyrim. The reason it's a slight lie is because I had a go, like, when it came out, when I was, like, 12. So I don't think it really counts because I didn't play properly. But yeah, like I'm properly playing through it now. I'm having fun. I can see why people enjoyed it. And continue to enjoy it. Anyway, Call Dragon. There we go. There's no beating Skyrim, we're stopping playing when... I mean, yeah. Yeah. I feel beating Skyrim, in my mind, is beat the main story, and then beat all of the, like, main guild quests of various kinds. Okay, can I, like... Can I save him? If I underline the force.
We're ready.
It's going to be coming in, right? Remember me streaming Skyrim like a month ago. Oh yeah, I've been doing this for a month.
he told me to pull out some ore and metal he picked up on the road.
I thought I could save him.
I'll have your head.
Okay, I'm gonna load again. I want to see if I can save this guard now. I feel it's not worth the bother. I want to see if I can beat him. And, like, whether this guard dies or not. Magic, Call Dragon.
Go ahead and call this
always dies. But if I face roll down after the dragon has appeared, that seems to me like I should be able to push him out of harm's way, right?
White
Just need to
hold up
wait
the
for the
banner
dragon.
there. I wonder which banner it flies.
Probably it should have shouted no.
But someday, mine will be the
There he
only one
is.
worth flying.
Yeah, I don't think we can save the guard. Oh no. I did not expect that to happen. That's great. Genuinely love that. That was brilliant. Did either of you think that would happen? I don't know if either of you have tried saving the guard before, but I did not expect. I did not expect that. Oh god, I'm not able to fight this dragon correctly right now. I was just so not expecting that I. Oh god, that was great. Oh, I'm gonna need to clip that after the stream if I can, because that's brilliant. Oh, this is genuinely amazing. Ah, yeah, we saved the guard, don't worry. It's all good. Basically, we pushed the guard in here so we'd be nice and safe, you know? And then in comes this guy through that bit of roof up there and flies out that side, picking up the guard on his way. This is great. I did not expect that to happen. It's genuinely so stupid and I love it.
To Ubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put
I'm a bit close,
me
I
in
feel.
this humiliating position. In Sir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin.
Oh, and you got the clip. Brilliant. I appreciate it. Because I love that. That was brilliant. That was the highlight of me playing this so far.
Phrase, Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your
this is
thought
great.
for myself.
It's genuinely great.
Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course, Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him.
I can't help but think those look like eyes. There, I'm not able to take this
Once
the most
Lord
seriously as
Croesus,
well.
innumerable pardons,
fine.
I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesur, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards.
So he's having like a little drink or something.
His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains.
So you're one of the dragon priests when he says an ancient fane.
I surely do not need to warn you that
assuming he's on about the dragon
remaining
priests, right?
strength is marshaled
I
there.
recognise them. I think I've got a mask of some kind from one of them.
Ofan Hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free?
I mean, if you promise to serve me in the, like, normal way. Plenty of potions, empty inventory. I've got like a handful of potions in
Serve
some
you?
space.
No. Need aid. If and when you defeat Alduin, I will reconsider. Croesus. There is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention.
I hope it's good enough. Okay. Tell me what you know then. What is this
Only
detail?
You have the Thuum of Adova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in
Do
Skuldafn.
you have a horse?
Of course, I could fly you there.
Depending on
But
where
not
this
while
place is, I might
imprisoned
be
like
able to,
this.
even without wings. I mean, you clearly didn't see when I climbed up an entire mountain on a horse. Well, we seem to be at an impasse then, if you're not serving me.
Indeed,
Yeah.
Britro, I cannot leave here until you defeat Alduin, which you cannot do without my help.
I mean, this is our only real chance to get a proper look at a dragon. And the poor guard that died, I'm assuming they're... Poor guy. He's not even left his shield this time, has he? And I'm not seeing the guard's shield around. He's just gone. I feel bad. The guard went through so much for us.
Tests on you, purely in the interests of the advancement of knowledge.
Be gone, mage. Do not test my promise to the Dovahkiin.
I assure
Okay, I
you
like him
not
because he says, "Be gone,
You have
mage."
reconsidered
That's
my
fair.
offer,
Yeah,
hmm?
I'll free him. Don't you worry.
Onikakron,
Why I won't stick to one job.
you will release me, Roland.
Because real
If
men
in
spend their
return
lives
I promise to take you to Skuldafn and stop helping Alduin.
Yeah, sure. If you take me to the Skull Muffin, I'll free you.
Korav Gain
That's fine.
Milad. It is wise to recognize when you only have one choice. And you can trust me. Zuni Tarudis. Alduin has
I'm assuming
proven
there is some
himself
basis to this
unworthy
dragon
rule.
speech, right?
I go my
And
own
they
way
will have
now.
some kind of dictionary
Free
of
me,
words, right?
I will carry you to Skuldafn.
And I've got them written on walls, so it's a written language as well.
Very bad idea.
Which makes me wonder,
Surely you
did the
wouldn't
dragons
use
write
scale.
it? Or is it a language made up to represent what the dragons say?
May, what are you doing back there?
Because I wouldn't think dragons would do writing. Do I need to go up there? Apparently. Made a whole language.
I can't believe. You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm
Your
sure.
funeral.
Just let him go, please.
Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again. Get ready to open the trap.
But it's just like a whole ass language for his website where you can translate stuff into Skyrim Dragon language. Wow.
Carry on.
Like, imagine what a nerd you'd have to be to want to actually make use of that. Still though, like, it's cool that it's a language that I guess is usable. Description of your characters in the dragon language. You are bard killer. You know what? Never mind. I take it back. That's fine.
I await your command as promised.
Being able to just
Are
make
you
up stupid
ready to
stuff in a
see the
language like
world
that
as
is
only
kind of
a
fun.
Dovahkiin?
Yep, take me to the skull muffin.
Brit of
Every bard in your game is
warn you,
mysteriously
once you've
assassinated.
flown the
Even
skies
like the one you
out,
hire as a retainer in your house. Like, I thought that was how you keep them off the streets and no one else has to put them up with. Like, that's how I do my kind of good deed, you know?
The bravest person I've ever met.
It's just Finn because he's sacrificing to
In the
go
Red
around.
Guard, you well
And-
passed over
Okay, for a second I was worried there. I thought my camera was meant to go with him. Assuming no. In that case... Where am I on the map? A location that doesn't actually exist because we're underground in a mountain. Okay. So even a horse couldn't get me here, although I do feel like a horse could get me up this slope. Or I could get up there myself if there wasn't, what I'm assuming is an invisible wall stopping me. This feels like we're about at the end of the game though. Like, are we? If so, I'm going to need to get this pole sorted for next time. So I can figure out what I'm going to be doing. Which I am tempted to do. There's a new game that came out. It's called. Oh, it's a different dragon. For a second, I thought it was being betrayed there. That's fine. Game recently came out by the people who did like the Neo games, if you know of them. Basically, what the new game is it's like Dark Souls, but in the kind of Chinese Three Kingdoms, and it sounds really fun. I'm not going to immediately get it because it's like 55, 60 pounds, can't quite remember. But it's like one of those prices. And yeah, that's fun. This is ending the main questline, still a way to go. It's not done. I have done the Dragonborn, I have done Solstheim. I believe anyway. Like, I defeated Mr. Guy and his weird book trail. Did I do that before I was really meant to? Yeah, I killed Mirak. Was I not meant to be doing that earlier on? So I kind of just wanted to get rid of the cultist. Because the cultists were kind of a pain to put up with, you know? I wasn't meant to do that so early then, I'm assuming. I mean, it does make sense that I wasn't meant to, because I do now just have what is undeniably the most powerful shout in the game. Cross-trip. Every 30 seconds I can use this. And I just use it. And then, I say I use it, but it's not using. There we go. Yeah, you use it and then guy just falls over. But I shouldn't be attacking him, I should be attacking the guy up here with the summon. Because if I'm able to get rid of the summoner, that's meaning more to me than the rest. No go, because you're like 2 hours behind. Ah. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I appreciate you coming by though. I'll see you around. I'll see you around. Okay, I need to get a healing potion in. I didn't have any healing potions. I thought I did. I may have lied to you earlier then when I said that. Oh no. Well, let's just hope for the best. It's fine. That's fine, you know? Like, worst case, I just munch on some nice soup. It's perfectly fine. Just need to get him to kind of follow me a bit. And then I freeze him again. Bro, fell down the stairs and now I win. It's okay. I'm perfectly safe as long as I just use the very overpowered shit. Which, quite frankly, should not be this powerful, I feel. Also has a very fancy looking greatsword. I swear I heard a dragon just there. Okay, none of these guys, because they're undead, are going to have any healing potions, are they? Mildly concerning that. That's fine though. It's fine. Okay, there is another dragon. So I wasn't entirely wrong about thinking I'd heard a dragon. Yeah, I have plenty of stuff I can do to kind of put up a fight here. Also, can I freeze a dragon? I would assume no. So I'm not even gonna try. Although if I can, that'd look kinda cool. Well, to be fair, these dragons, weirdly, are easier than the, like, Draugr Scourges. Which feels wrong to me. It doesn't feel like that should be the case. Also, shield of resist shot. I do not need that. That's fine. So I'm assuming I just go up there. If I do, that's ignoring the fact there is a door here into South Tower. What are the chances I need to go into that tower later? because like I need to go find the mystical lever of like, I don't know, Alduin's third attached cousin. Who knows? Some kind of mystical artifact though to open a gate. I doubt it's going to be Alduin's third attached cousin, but it's not the most likely. Although, I'm assuming dragons do have, like, relatives, right? We're not in just, like, completely self-reproducing species. Right? If it were, that would be quite interesting. At least biologically interesting, at least. Anyway, keep on beating up the Scourge. This is fine. If I strafe a little bit, any kind of archers won't be able to do much to me. These are all resurrected dragons. Yeah, but before they were resurrected, I'm assuming they had families or something, right? And I just noticed I didn't drop any quick saves using all of that, did I? Oh dear. Oh well. Could be worse. At least I have a quick save here of when I actually came into this area. They're all resurrected dragons, but presumably, because they are biological, they've either been created just as they are and they are kind of immortal beings, or like they do have some kind of relatives and such. And that's a wrong shout. I haven't equipped that straight. That was the dragon rend I just tried to do. Does that Scourge not get damaged by the fire? I don't think he does. He's the one I'm worried about though, not the dragon. And a shout's not working? I can't cast a spell while shouting. Okay, that's weird. Okay, freeze these guys again. There we go. Keep on beating these fellas up. As soon as I can kill one of them, I'm happy to run off and heal. There we go. I just need to get some healing in. And that means I should run over here, where it's mildly safer. I don't actually have the stamina to run because I've got weird stamina glitch, which I still don't entirely know what causes. Okay, he timed out. That guy and another are following me. This isn't ideal. I'm just kind of waiting so I can heal. But here's an idea. Here's a very good idea. Not Dragon Rent. Bend Will. Can I not just get that dragon on side? Or I could probably do this, right? That doesn't bend well of creatures, only dragons. Okay. So I think I'm about to die. Yeah, I feel that was kind of well timed, me saying that. Okay. That's fine. I now have a new plan. I would like... I mean, Frost Breath is nice, but Bend Will, I think, is what we want. Try and fix my over-encumberdness. Mildly fixed it. I still don't know what actually causes it. This is hard to completely fix it. Just quickly murder these guys. Right, would you mind helping? I'd appreciate giving a hand. I think that dragon's on my side now, right? He's still marked as an enemy. Does this not work because he's like under Alduin's control? or Alduin, I guess. If you want me to use the proper like pronunciation. Yeah, he's not my friend. It makes sense, I guess. But still, I kinda had hoped I'd be able to get a friend, you know? Okay, I've had a new idea. Okay, no, I have the cooldown for my shout, never mind. I was going to use Unrelenting Force to push this guy off the bridge, because I felt like I could just get him out of the way, but no, I don't think that's going to do it. Well, I guess we're just fighting these guys as is. Let me get out the shield if that's the case, so I can block. I'm going to need blocking if we're doing melee. Not got a lot of magicka regen, so I'm thinking probably stick with this for now. Need him to take off so I can get a heal. Go. Fine. Land again. Yep, there we are. Worst case, I can use my like Berserker Rage for my racial ability. Because I mean, dealing double damage for a short while and dealing double damage, it gets me through pretty much any tough situation. Especially if I couple it with the fact I can do various other weird tricks, such as the like Frost Breath. Because Frost Breath completely freezing enemies in ice. That does feel broken. Also, this time, quick save just here should be a good shout. Also, I still have Unrelenting Force. I do not want that. I want Frost Breath. There we go. Now we can just cheat and hopefully win. I do just love being able to freeze these guys. What I don't love is how this guy's not taking any damage. He's taking like the tiniest bits. But okay, now he's taking damage. That was weird. Was I not like properly attacking him before? This is fine. Just need to keep on beating up this one on the ground. Just dance around a little so I can kind of annoy the Frost Atronach. My health is now low enough, I'm gonna kind of run away. Get some healing. Fine. Yeah, I definitely see what you mean when you say this place is kind of brutal. It very much is. Yeah, I will save, don't worry, it was on my mind. You're gonna be saving pretty much after every fight, which feels a little scummy, but at the same time, yeah, nah, I'm not putting up with this without being able to drop quick saves. It is weird though, that fighting a dragon is something I'm finding easier than fighting just a regular enemy, as long as there's like more than one of those regular scourges. That's a cool finisher if I attack your head. Like, yeah, thought there'd be someone shouting at me. What was that? It was you. Okay. Okay, I can do that. I'm not going to use my bow. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is if I get up to you. I didn't manage to freeze him. I kind of hoped he'd fall down. He's a Death Lord though now that I'm seeing it. So I'm thinking honestly, the one arrow is going to do good enough. Like I've got some powerful arrows as well. It's Dragon Steel arrows I'm currently using. And how dare you strafe? You silly man. Or honestly kind of sensible man. I just like hit you, please. throws off my aim, but that's fine. That's a scourge for everyone. I mean, how many arrows do I have? I don't think I've got the most. Thankfully, these guys do have infinite arrows. So in ranged combat, I can just keep picking up their arrows, right? Yeah. That's a mountain flower. It's not quite what you're after. Yeah, I'm thinking ranged combat is maybe a no. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. I'm also not seeing where these arrows are falling. If that's one there, it's giving me my arrows back. Is he producing infinite of these? I think he is. I might make use of this fact to get some more good arrows. Get rid of that one. There's one. There's another. I mean, I think I shot 7 dragon steel arrows, right? I'm now up to 8. I mean, not quite what I was expecting to be doing. But if it works, I'm not gonna complain. I did need some more arrows. Just like run back and forth. Like they do just get stuck. This is almost definitely an exploit that I'm making use of, right? Like there's no way this is intended to be how it works. I mean, how many do I want to go up to? I'm going to say go up to maybe 30. That'll be plenty. Just keep on picking them up as we go. Keep an eye out for where they actually fall. They're not the easiest to find all the time. Same time though, like this is really tempting to just keep farming arrows. Like I apologise for how boring this is. Like it's me just walking back and forth. Same time, it's free equipment. I didn't realise how low I was in arrows. I'm now just getting some of the best arrows out of this. Okay, that should be plenty though. That should be plenty. Now to actually go to ranged combat. I missed. If I take care of you, then I'll pick up any arrows that are left and it's fine. The only thing to be worried about is he does have better arrows than what I started with. Or what he started with anyway. So he is likely going to end up dealing more damage if I let him land hits when trying to do an exploit like that. Same time though, it's like, I don't think I've stolen too many arrows through this exploit. Like, I definitely could have been a lot more greedy. I kind of stopped around what I felt was a reasonable amount. Let me drop a quick save because I don't want it crashing after that. Guys, can you imagine me having to farm that up again? I would not be bothered to. Also, my stamina looks to have sorted itself out at some point during that, which is nice. Don't know why. It has. Because I'm now allowed to do power attacks, and you know, I'll take some steel arrows just as backups. It's fine. It's fine. With how this is going, I think luring people inside of here to fight them is the best move. Because they've got bows and arrows, they've got shouts. I'm thinking this is just the best move. Right, there's another one who's come in to watch as I try murder his friend. Who does take less damage while in ice. Still, it is worth doing because it's free damage. Hello, Mr. Scourge. And oh, it's a second Scourge, is it? And another guy. Okay, I've got a plan. It's called running up the stairs. Because I think if I'm stood here, they shouldn't be able to do much to me, right? I don't even know if they can have They're using magic down there. I think that guy is. First of all, it's ice magic. God damn it. Okay. Just need to be able to deal damage to him and be careful, because with each hit he gets on me with ice magic, it does reduce my max health, which is concerning. Just because of how, like, the coldness and stuff works with ice magic. Let's make sure he's gone. There we go. I should now be largely safe to use my ranged attacks. One of them has a bow and arrow. Oh dear. Is it him? Okay, this is concerning. Ow. They did a lot of damage with those arrows. Oh, what the hell do I do now? I mean, if I walk to here, will they start having better to get to me? Yes, they will. I can also just use my arrows to take him out. Lovely. That's 4 arrows back. He doesn't have any arrows then. That's fine. He should. But I think I'll actually take from down. Will be more arrows just lying around, simply from that guy trying to shoot me previously. I'm still going to keep trying to do it, so be careful. Because he's using dragon steel arrows, that's kind of upsetting. Oh yeah, he does a lot of damage of him. I'm worried I'm going to get brown rot while out here. Which I believe is the name of the one which reduces my armor disease-wise. And yeah, it's one of the worst diseases to have. There are not actually all that many arrows around here. I've got 17, which is plenty. Considering how many you can fire, and that is more than enough. I thought there'd be more. You know? Ah well. That's fine. Drop a quick save, and we're done with that. You're just a Death Lord. Don't scare me. Silly Death Lord. Thinking you have a chance against me. Yeah, bow and arrow does so much more damage. Especially when I have reduced health thanks to all of their ice attacks we've been doing. God. This is so much harder on survival mode. Like, I'm gonna need to eat some hot soup. Do I have some hot soup? I have hot tomato soup. That should bring back some of my health. There we go. Yeah, blocking doesn't seem to do any more. I also need to recharge my mace. Items, there we go. I accidentally dropped that, didn't I? That's not in any way what I'd meant to do. Okay, that's fine. I'll need to, like, rebind it as a weapon in a second. Yeah, let me quickly do that. Add the favourite. Go to favourite. Add that to 1. Okay, cool. I still need to recharge it. Remember to do that. Give it a greater gem. heal up a little bit, then I go over to food. I never thought like my cooking would have a genuine use inside of one of the main questline things. The fact I'm able to eat my tomato soup to kind of heal up is amazing. And yeah, they just don't have my arrows inside of them. There's one up there. Careful of him. I don't know quite where he's running off to. It's fine. Did I loot the chest? Did I forget to do that? I could see myself forgetting to do that. No, I think I looted it. It's got a grand soul gem, but I've got plenty of soul gems. I always keep forgetting to fill them, so it's fine. I don't need any more. Make sure I'm dropping quick saves as I go around. You know, I severely doubt there's going to be any potions. Oh, don't worry, I've been saving. I'm all fine. I'm not silly enough to not save. I'd never forget to save. That's not something I do. Look, I'm good at it for now because it's on my mind. But as soon as it's not on my mind, I'm gonna go back to being terrible at remembering to save. I'm also getting better at blocking at the sea. Down goes him. Another Death Lord! God almighty! How many of these guys are there? Like, I understand it's supposed to be difficult, but Christ. I don't need to fight this many of you, do I? Like, I'm needing a bed with how long this is taking. Okay, back to kind of archery tower, I guess. The fact they can't have to me if I'm up here. That's the only reason I think I'm going to be able to win. Okay, that's just a scourge. I say just a scourge. He still scares me. He still does. I don't know whereabouts he's aiming. He doesn't seem to be able to hit. It's fine. That should be the scourge about gone. We are on to steel arrows currently. It's fine, because I can just steal more arrows. I was in a corner. Yeah, this is a problem with it now getting to night time. Oh dear. Oh no, I've got an inventory bug as well. There we go. I can now run, but I don't have power attacks. Because, yeah, my inventory's kind of bugged. It's fine though. Try take out the Death Lord with arrows. I really cannot be bothered using a mace. I like the mace, but it's too slow in comparison. Whack him a bit. Block. Whack some more. Whack him with shield, and now he's dead. Okay. The mace is fine one-on-one. I can do it one-on-one, and that didn't take all of them. The fact I can't do power attacks though means I can't reliably block either. Once my stamina is gone, it's not really coming back. It's a problem with the stamina bugs. I can't use my shield at all. If I could use my shield, I'd be happy enough to fight with my mace. I can't. I guess I'm just gonna have to scum this again using the frost. I don't like using the frost breath. It feels cheaty, you know? At the same time, the game isn't being fair to me because I've got no stamina at any point. Despite the fact I should have some stamina. care about that though. So be it. Oh, I'm officially hidden. That's interesting. Drop a quick save then. Do I have any effects? Good shout. Do I have any diseases? I did get brown rot. No, I said earlier I was worried about catching it. I did. Yeah, we have my cure disease, which is apparently worse than the sold ones by the shop. That's fine. And even the basic one gives you, is that 25% less defense? Yeah, I don't need to eat anymore. My stamina is coming back. That's all fine. I need to eat hot soup to get my health back because we don't have any fire here. And it's cold and raining. I need to sleep to get magicka back. It's at a point where it's manageable, but I get the feeling there's no beds anywhere. That's going to mess with my vision. There's that guy is closer. I should be concerned. Yeah, I'm tempted to just eat that other tomato soup. Let me have a bedroll. I mean, I'll check the tower. I don't know if it would have a bedroll. I'd like to hope so. I really don't know. Yeah, I'll have a check in a moment. Check in a moment. I'm just doing the fight. Actually, I do have my shield now. So in melee, I can fight. What I was he shooting? I'm able to catch any of them. They should be falling around here. If he's dropping dragon steel arrows again, I very much underestimated how many arrows I would need. Is that dragon steel? That's dragon steel. Lovely. Let me just dragon steal some more. Lovely. Oh god. This is taking forever. I can't be out in the rain too long because, like, how much more hot food do I have? I've got one hot food. Does a brandy give me warmth? No, sadly not. I'm thinking I just eat it now and get the hell. If I just run up here, honestly. He's not the biggest concern, that guy. He is just giving me 3 arrows. So, I mean, I'm happy enough with him just trying to attack. Down he goes. Okay. That guy also has a bow and arrow. I can give him dragon steel arrows. That's me potentially making even more of a profit here. Now I'm shooting ancient Nord arrows, however. Where did those arrows from before go? That other guy was shooting me. I mean, I think some of them would have fallen down here, right? Yeah, there's some. It's definitely cheating. I don't like farming the arrows like this. At the same time, they are giving me so many, like, enemies I have to pick off. I feel it's kind of understandable that I am cheating. Or exploiting. I'm now getting attacked by an ice wizard, which is very concerning. Where are they? I think it was them up there. Yeah, ice magic's more of a concern, because that saps my max health, as well as slowing me, meaning I can no longer really dodge arrows. That's the worst part about ice magic. In fact, it slows me. If it wasn't for that, I'd be relatively happy. No, but because it doesn't deal a lot of damage. Where did those arrows go? Is that one of them there? That is. It's not cheating. Look, I get what you mean. It's making use of the resources given to it. At the same time, though, it's definitely cheating. I'm not meant to be able to get duplicates of arrows simply by, like, shooting a guy who uses arrows. That feels wrong to me. That does feel wrong. Okay, steal some of his arrows. Lovely. It said there was a tower up here. I'm assuming this tower is in this kind of direction. Where the tower is? Is this it? Just round the corner? Does it go up there or? Well, I'm assuming I'm not able to get up there. I am able to get a chest with a healing potion. Minor healing, but it's healing. It's healing. I'll take it. Where was this tower you were on about? So it was upstairs to my left. So must be like along there. How did I get up there? I don't think I get to that one from this side. Go up the stairs again. Okay, will do. Up the stairs. You said upstairs and to the left. You meant along here to the left. That's got something. Around the left of the entrance. Okay, I'll do that in a second. I've spotted something interesting looking. It looks like an altar, but there's a slight chance it's a bed. It's got a chest. That's fine. It's less fine. It's not anything good. Is it worth going into one of these buildings? I don't think I'd be bothered going into a whole different load zone. But I mean, it does say it's a tower. It does count as an interior, so I should be warm, I'd imagine. Okay, that's a regular Draugar. That's fine. That's a Scourge. You're also fine enough, honestly. I've contracted brown rot again. God damn it. The worst part of these guys is the brown rot. Yeah, I also hate just the sheer amount of them there are, but I could deal with that in time. I don't want to have to deal with countless amounts of people giving me brown rot. Because brown rot is genuinely awful. Like 25% less useful armor from having it. I'm not going to get rid of it. Because I only just got it. It's not going to be worthwhile getting rid of it just yet. At least in my mind. Because I'm gonna get again. I only have another 4 cure disease potions. I might as well hang on to it while I'm in an interior area and can kind of judge how many enemies I'm fighting at once. I've also lost my light source, so I'm kind of just hoping that I can kill this guy quick enough. Which I think I can. Lovely. Don't have anything decent. It is pitch black. God. Okay. Any chance the interior has a bed? I'd say chances are incredibly slim. But, I mean, get back outside. It's a chest. Honestly, that's pretty good as far as shields go. I will take that because I have a spare carry weight in order to do it. That means I can actually just leave behind my other ebony shield, right? Like, what was my current shield? My current shield... I don't need that. My current one, 13% magic resistance. It's tempting. It's tempting. I'll leave those for now, but that's not any beds. Which does upset me slightly. Same time though, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. The game doesn't want to let me sleep. That's just how the game is. Approach main building, doorways marked with compass, and just another chest through that door. I thought it would go upstairs or something, but no. No. Shield in front. Approach main building, doorways marked with compass, go around to the left side, there is a tower. Okay. I shall do that then in a second. I need to find the bed. What? It'd be fine if it didn't register my character as being over encumbered half the time, which... Is he currently? No, he's not currently over encumbered, he's actually fine. I'm surprised, but from the whole being over encumbered occasionally, he does get fatigued more quickly. He said, main entrance is marked with compass. It's not marked with compass, but that's a main entrance. Right? Go around to the left. It's not there. I swear I went round to the left before, and I couldn't find anything. Would you stop with that, please? Go around. There's this tower there, but I don't think I can get into there. All we have is this chest from previous. Are you sure you're thinking of the right place? Let me create a light. I think it may be below. Yeah, I'm willing to try the bed. It's worth it. Like skirt around the rocks. You're not high enough. Yeah, I'm thinking the entrance to this tower is higher up by the looks of things. Same time though, I mean if it's for a bed, I'm willing to try like kind of make my way up somehow, but yeah, no, I don't think that's happening. Alright, alright. I'll need to go inside first then. You can also check if I've like missed a doorway or something. Because yeah, it's my magicka looking like it's about half, almost. Which means I'll be getting the double vision soon. Also, does this count as a source of heat? Imagine it does. Yes, I am now officially warm. Let me just hide here for a moment. I can get my max health back. Okay, that is a definite plus to coming back down here. That's fine. Looking around and not immediately seeing any more towers, but it's very dark. I'm both worried about like my magicka and not being able to see. I can't just wait for several hours. As much as it'd be nice to be able to do that, it's not really feasible. There's definitely no bedroll in here, no. Okay, here's hoping. Inside the temple they had some kind of sleeping quarters. We must have had somewhere, right? I need to be able to get inside and just sleep. At the very least, I'm hoping this isn't pitch black like the other interiors. It's pitch black like the other interiors. Okay, so we can't see a thing. It's not a bed, that's an embalming table. I mean, it could serve as a bed, I feel. See a light source over in the distance. This is... yeah, we're not going to have a bed. This isn't actually a building that was used for any kind of sleeping. This is just a Draugr ruin. Damn it. Okay, so no beds. Got pressure plates. That's it. Would you stop it, please? I really cannot be bothered with your antics. Just freeze the lot of them. There we go. I mean, this is fine. This is fine. We're able to manage. Just like, run back over here quick. Try and lure them through the pressure plates. It seemed to have worked. Okay, I would like to create a light again before my other one goes out. I am going to get brown rot again at some point. For now though, that should be this guy gone. Charged up a power attack, we're managing. Just keep on interrupting him. There we go. Get finisher. We're managing. Against Scourges, I am managing fine. They don't have any arrows, do they? No, they don't. They don't have any beds either, which is more annoying. I could really do with some sleep. Like, Hod, he needs a rest. Can't keep at this forever. Also, burial urns, they don't have potions, do they? They do. Occasionally. It's worth checking then. Extreme healing. That is worth checking entirely. I mean, I can deal with a lack of magicka. But I don't want to have the double vision. Thinking that might just be it. I mean, this doesn't feel like a place where I'm meant to be walking into immediately. This isn't like the entrance I just came from, is it? I think it might be. That's the problem when it's completely dark. You cannot see a single thing. Yeah, I've literally just been here. I walked around in a circle. How did I manage that? Like, I understand it's very dark, but I'm amazed I managed that. This one's a damn mage. We need to get rid of him quick. There's actually quite a few of these guys. My shout's not working either. So that's not ideal. Although, honestly, this is somewhat doable, because some of them are just restless and regular old Draugr. Okay. Can deal a restless thing. Scourges, they're also mostly okay. Just a case of figuring out where the hell they've gotten to. I can't see through the darkness. Okay. I think that should be the last one, right? So to solve a puzzle, which I'd love to be able to do, but I, again, can't see. Where's the things I'm supposed to be turning? There's one. I mean, yeah, that's fair enough. I think I can do this puzzle. Is it just the two of them? That's a whale there. Oh, I can't see it anymore. Okay. Make that a whale. Is that telling me the one up there wants to also be a whale? Is there one up there? Not up there. There are 3 outside ones face sideways. Oh, yeah, there's one here. Where does this one want to be? I mean, it has to face out this direction. Not anything obvious. Okay. I mean, I saw another whale around the place. That do it? Not getting shot. Let me see. Is this... It's not done what I needed. There are 2 gates. One... Okay. I mean, I wish I could see that there were 2 gates. Like, I don't even know where I came from in all of this. Like, I don't think I came from down here. Did I? Doesn't feel like I did. At the same time, I'm probably going to end up back where I started if I go down there. Yeah, I would. I recognise that kind of area. Okay, go back up here. 2 gates are on the same wall. Hey, I can't even see the wall. I'm assuming this is the other gate. That one looks like it leads to loot. Does that just have like a symbol near the gate? You know, when everything's made darker, like, I'm not sure if I'm just an idiot. Or, like, if I'm not supposed to be seeing stuff when it's this dark. But I cannot tell what this middle symbol's meant to be. Like, I'm pretty sure this one's meant to be a snake. Almost certain of that fact. I guess... Just turn that, pull the lever again. That sounded like something opened. I want to say it was this gate. Yes, it was. Brilliant. I don't care about the loot in the other one. It's fine. Do they have beds? I hope. I also significantly doubt. I mean, I feel he's about to fall if I just use my frost shout on him. Which I won't, because I don't want him to just fall down the stairs. He's gone. You can just stop that, alright? I know he wants to shout at me. And I can drop a save, it's fine. That's a good shout. You know, attack by restless. Go away. You're just gonna give me brown rot again if you already haven't. Just launch an embalming tool. Honestly, could be quite an effective attack, seeing how physics works. And, oh, I can't see. Okay, I think it was you I was attacking. Item has insufficient charge. God, we are chewing through my charge today. It's improving my enchanting boost. It's fine enough. He had gold. I don't think any of them had arrows. Thanks for healing. That's just an actual Draugr who's embalmed. Okay, drop another save. We're fine. Is there anything down here other than a chest? Because if it's just a chest, I'm kind of disappointed. It's a pretty terrible chest. It feels like maybe there is something down here. I'm just an idiot. But at the same time, like, I'm not seeing a door. Ah. Okay, it was there. Of course. Through the, like, false tomb. Yes. I do love Skyrim. It's just, I can't be dealing with it when it's this dark. I maybe should have not made the game darker for my first time playing. It's maybe a mistake of mine. I'm enjoying it to some extent, having it being thematically dark. But at the same time, it really gets in the way. It really does. Thankfully though, we're now just fighting spiders. Which feels kind of anticlimactic after what we've been fighting up until now. I mean, you'd think it'd be the other way around, that it wouldn't start with the dragons. Then, like, the Death Lords and Scourge. Then introduce the Restless. Like, and regular Draugr. Who are easier to beat. And then introduce spiders. This just, it feels backwards, this. It's just an iron door. No beds yet. I'm trying to keep my eyes peeled. But it's hard to when I don't really have any way to see more than a couple of feet in front of me. Okay. Beat up the Scourge, he's about gone. I've probably got Brimrot. Oh yeah, I made it this way. I thought, like, I'd make it slightly darker than usual, because I thought, yeah, having a thematically dark night and stuff, it makes sense. Not to this extent. This hasn't been worth it. Anyway, we have one pillar, which, honestly, I should leave that open so I know I've been through there. Also, I think, yeah, you were the one who had the bow. Light sources from a mod, not so much vanilla. Yeah, I could definitely understand that. Can't remember if it was you or someone else who said that I could just get a, like, night vision spell. I didn't really bother looking around for it. I maybe should have. What is this one meant to be? I can't tell because I'm blind. Okay, that's a whale. That one, I feel, can I say, in my face with what I'm meant to be doing. Let's go over here again, and we're doing an eagle. Okay. That one's understandable. The other one was down here, right? How do we figure out this one? Is it just on, like, the other side of this? No, that's just got a chest. But fancy cutlass. I'll take some more arrows as well. Snake. Okay. That one I think I've managed to figure out on my own, which is nice. I just went past the snake. That's fine. It's fine. Turn up here again. Yeah, there we go. Pull the lever. And off we go. I will save again, but I mean, we're about to go through a load zone, so I'll save automatically regardless. Oh, I really need to find a bed. I don't know if you can die from tiredness in this game, but I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I'm pretty much expecting my death to be from the fact I can't find a bed. But if I can't find one, that's me going to be soft-locked, I reckon. Which is not ideal. I mean, I guess I could just turn off survival mode, but that, after going through so much on survival mode, feels like cheating. Or at least it would feel like cheating when I did it. I haven't yet. Let me just heal up as well. Hopes for the tower once I mean, I've also got hopes. They're not very high hopes. Because it's not a bandit tower, is it? It's a Draugr tower, and with it being a main set piece for one of the main story quests, yeah, I have a feeling we've kept it thematic and there are no beds. Which makes sense, but at the same time doesn't, because these guys weren't always dead, were they? Oh, that's just a restless. I don't need to worry about you. That's fine. Let's create another light. We're doing fine. I'll drop a quick save even though I'm still somewhat in combat. I don't know where the guy is meant to be trying to fight me is. But if he's not fighting me, I'll ignore him. Not bad. That's marked as empty. Still hoping for more potion. And... where? Ah, probably from here. I like your little, like... little crab shield? Is it? Looks like a crab shield. Just need to make sure I bludgeon him enough. And down he goes. Yeah, it's heavy crab shield. I like it. I like it. If it was better stats, I would use it because it looks cool. Okay, going up here, I can't see. What have we got? And where is it? And can I find it? And is there a base, more importantly? Okay, I see the lever. I also see a restless drowder. I'm really tempted to just use some fire to light the oil, but I really don't need to. Also more fancy arrows. What now? Why is combat music started? I feel it's not time for combat just yet. Alright. Activate the lever. Is that all I need to do? That's all I need to do. What a weird little detour room. Drop another quick save. And I am holding out hope. You've really got my hopes up for finding a base. I don't think it'll happen, but I've really got my hopes up. That's another chest. Is not anything good? I'm just wanting like an occasional potion. I'm happy. I'm not very picky. I'm not very picky. A Scourge Lord? What the hell does that mean? I've not met one of you before. Let me just try and get rid of you. Do not have a bedroll or tent. No, I don't. Because, I mean, normally I'd be stopping off in tents and not be fighting like 2-3 days in a row in a single location. But, well, it's fine. Arguably, it is kind of on me, because I should have, before coming here, gone to the tavern. Okay, I kind of want to inspect this first. That is fox, dragonfly, and dragon. That's a fox, that's a dragon, that's a dragon. Fox in the middle now. I mean, it makes me a bit more on edge, and it means I can't so much rely on just backing away and using magic. Like, it does kind of up the ante then. I think I accidentally, like, used the inner ring. I meant to use the keyhole, but I was completely in darkness. God damn it. Okay, activate. Fine. Drop a quick save once it's opened, because it's kind of slow animation. There we go. It's got a chair. If they've got chairs, logically they should have a bed, right? I'm just walking around. I'm hearing like a dragony word. I think it's on here, if I had to guess, yeah. Just, is it a shout for summon bed? No. It's the next word in Storm Call, which is a really good shout. Like, it does seem to just murder everything indiscriminately, though. Maybe I should have used it when I was doing all that fighting outside earlier. Would it maybe made sense? it's not a bed. But I'm kind of jealous of him because he's getting a lie down. Generation. Yeah, I'm kind of concerned. I'm gonna have to go find that exit now. It says it's up here. So I'm gonna follow the compass marker because I need to get that bedroll. Or whatever it is. And if there isn't one, I am very, very concerned for my well-being. Is that as a death warrant? You know what? I was just saying a second. Storm Call. I can now also get it to be better. There we go. This should help to murder everything. Because I'm very concerned for my well-being right now. I mean, this should just murder them, right? Like, that seems to be. But it has also crashed my game. So that's less ideal. It's less ideal, that. Launch it again. Thankfully, we've got the save from when we just walked outside. Just need to kill the enemies, then go find out if there's a bed. If there's not a bed, can I do Call Dragon and go back to Whiterun? Because I don't fancy my chances of fighting Alduin on, like, 0 sleep. That's not going to end well. Okay, firstly, sort out my inventory weight bug. Then we're going to cast this again. I feel it's worthwhile. That should be bed in there if we're lucky. I just need to kind of dodge these guys for now. Which means if I jump over here, I'm completely safe. And it's a bench. It's not a bed down there. Is that just a door, or that's a carpet? We've got 2 different benches, but no bed. What kind of sick joke is this? Come on. Come on, please tell me there's... That's just a chest. Yeah, cool, an exotic bow. Is it better than my current one? Actually, yes. It is better. I'll need to enchant that at some point. Okay, you know what? Fancy looking axe staff, I'll get rid of it. I need to just get my weight down, because I'm not sure if that's a function of how tired I get, but it might be. Oh no, there's no bed. I mean, there were benches and stuff. Like, it was a good shout. I do appreciate you bringing it to my attention. But it's not worked. Sadly, it's not been enough. Yeah, because I died. My stamina's bugged. I'm lacking sleep. And I'm all just kind of worried about whether I'm going to even survive. Like, I can't block this guy when I have no stamina. I go back to using arrows. That seemed to fix my stamina, weird. I don't know why it would. If I keep on shooting him with this. Last time, it did get fixed around the time when I was doing it. So, let's give it a go. Just try and keep a bit away from him. So I can't run, and I don't want to fall off the edge of this as well. Just make sure I'm running the right way. Pretty sure this is just storm now. And it's not like a magical storm that's helping me. Thankfully, bow and arrow's doing a good job. take back some of them. Okay, okay. If there was a bed, would there be one in the afterlife? I don't know if there would be, you know. I don't think I've got a choice but to try, and I will save, don't worry, I'll like walk up these stairs first. There we go. Hello. I don't know if I needed to like attack. It looks like I might just be able to go to Sovngarde regardless. Am I able to hit you? I am. Oh, he hits hard. He hits hard. Okay. I thought I was doing well until my attacks just stopped working. Why did my attacks just stop working? That was weird. And then continues to shoot him. This is fine. Until he picks up that staff, it doesn't really matter. Because he isn't able to fight. But now he'll murder me. Best that he can anyway. And in fact, no, they're using lightning, so I can't use magic to heal. This is fine. I do also have a similar staff. I have Magnus's staff. But I don't want to use that. That's boring. I want to just shoot him with a bow and arrow, because that's apparently less boring. I don't know. I don't know what my thought process is there. Game's crashed though, so that's fine. God damn it! Why does it keep crashing? I don't know what it is with it today. Normally it doesn't crash anywhere near this much. Like, it's not normally like this. It's just because it doesn't want me to finish the main story in Skyrim. It wants to keep me trapped forever by continuously crashing, so I keep coming back to it and redoing it. Who knows? Who knows? Shoot him. This is fine. Just ignore the fact that, like, he's about to try and murder me. Like, that storm earlier did a lot of damage against him. That staff does way too much damage. Okay, I didn't realise it did quite so much. How am I meant to beat him? Okay, here's one idea. Earlier, we did find the shield of shock suppression. So first plan, club him over the back of the head with these. Now I've got my shield, I can comfortably keep doing this. Up until the point where I can no longer hit him for some reason. Oh, my stamina's fixed as well. That's good. He's using ice magic though, which does kind of stop me from being able to actually run away. Okay, we've got those potions we've been picking up. Extreme healing, 2 minor healings should do for now. Need to hope he keeps his shield up. And, never mind, he's used his staff. Why does he become invulnerable to my mace for a short period? It feels like that shouldn't happen. Okay, just keep on shooting him. If I shoot him from over here, I'm largely fine. If I go over to this bit, it might give me a better angle. He's definitely running up towards me. I can't dodge at this point. He's got his staff out. Okay. I want to be able to equip stuff while in here. Let's just equip. That didn't equip the shield, annoyingly. Still though, I did manage to escape, which is nice. I'm outside of his range. Not outside of the range of the Atrak or his ice projectiles, but outside of the range of... God, he's a lot of damage with that ice projectile. I just need to run away. He's doing necromancy as well. Is this where I use my Berserker Rage? I think it might be. I think it might be. Because I don't think I can beat him when he's dealing this stupid amount of damage to me. If he wasn't able to pretty much one-shot me, I'd be fine. But it's really concerning that he can't. Okay. He seems to struggle with stairs, so walking backwards while shooting seems to about work. I feel this is probably going to be a harder fight than Alduin. That's me just guessing. Damn, we almost got him. Almost. This is such a weird fight though. I don't know why the survival mode's like this. I don't know if it's the same base game. We'll go through a dungeon you're managing pretty well with, and then you'll just get to the end, and then the final guy is just murdering you way easier than literally anything else in that one. Is that just a Skyrim thing, or is that simply due to like my build, or what? I don't understand. Yeah, I'm about to die again because of his stupid rage wand. Like I can't beat his staff. What am I meant to do here? What would work? Here's an idea. Never mind, I've got my shout on recharge because of the storm out there. I was gonna say try freezing him, but yeah, maybe don't. Just keep on shooting him. It's fine. He goes to the side of his action arc. If I just move slightly out of the way, it seems that one doesn't do as much. So I shouldn't try and shoot him through him using the wand. I should also probably not jump down here. But yeah, actually no, that means I need to go all the way through that dungeon again. I understand there's not enemies, but I'm not walking through the darkness. Yeah, I'm gonna reload just from that. God damn it. Why is this guy such a pain? Why are there no beds? This has not been made for survival mode. It's easy to tell that it's not a base game thing. So I'm pretty sure the survival mode means you take more damage and enemies take more damage. Yeah, that's fair enough. But increase in damage that I take seems unfair in proportion. It really does. I'm just gonna have to use my Berserker Rage. You know, just get me killed. It's gonna have to be Berserker Rage. I can't think of another way out of this. I don't know if that counts as a shout, as far as the game is concerned. It's not a shout, so it shouldn't. But I think it might. It's on the same bar for recharge, I believe. No, that doesn't matter. Now, dealing double damage, taking half damage, that includes dealing damage with my bow. So I think I stand a decent chance here, as long as I can actually hit the damn guy. hell murders me so fast. Doesn't help that I can barely make out where he is, thanks to the effect from Berserker's Rage on the screen and the blurred vision. God damn it. If there was a shout I could use, it would probably be on recharge, right? Because of the storm I did earlier. I'd imagine so anyway. I don't actually know. I think that would be the case. Well, that works. Somehow. You know what? Mace. It solves all your problems. If only it hadn't kinda bugged and stopped me from being able to properly use my mace thanks to stamina and various other aspects, that would have been a lot easier. Here we are. I now need to hope that there's a bed in the afterlife, or... Wait a second. Look down. Bottom left of the screen. It thinks I've slept for some reason. And I'm not going to complain. That's actually... That saved me. I don't know why.
Turn back, traveler. Terror waits within this mist. Many
I
have
don't know
braved
what's
the
done it.
shadowed veil, but vain is all courage against the peril that guards the way.
Alright. Yeah, like you say, clear weather, I think, against
The world
mist is usually a good bet.
Turn back,
I can't
traveler.
go.
Many have braved the near
Yep,
giant,
who are you? Yep,
then
I don't
but
care.
I never knew.
What's the mist?
Alduin, his hunger in sake. Can you lead the way to where Shore's Hall wait? I saw it.
I don't care what
Shore's.
this guy has to say.
Hurry,
I'm
before Alduin your
just gonna go murder Alduin.
world
If I
eager
can do a
waits
shout.
within the mist.
Anyway. Hello, Alduin. Just ignore me for now, please. I can't do any shouts. I'm assuming I'm not able to fight Alduin right now, right? I can't shout because it's on recharge. Because I had the storm earlier to do with all the Draugr. I just need to wait for a while. That's all. Hello, my good man.
What brings you, Wayfarer?
I'm after
Faithful
Alduin.
errand. No few have chafed to face the worm, since first he set his soul snare here at Sovngarde's threshold. But Shore restrained our wrathful onslaught. Perhaps deep counsel your doom he foresaw.
Okay. I'm after, like, getting inside your hall.
No shade
So I can-
on you, as usually here
I
passes.
don't know.
Living,
Like, ask how to beat
dare the
Alduin?
land of the dead. By what right do you request entry?
By Dragonborn, I think. I mean, I like how I can just claim to be from one of the colleges or something. I'm assuming there is one here, but if you're in charge of a Bard college, and I would love to have done that beforehand so I could bring it up now. But yeah, Night Mother, did that a while
You
ago.
trespass here, Shadow Walker. Shore does not know you. Perhaps before the end you will earn the right to pass this way. Welcome
Okay.
I do not offer. Your living or dead, by decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous
Isn't this
bridge
great?
till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test.
We just need to fight, do we? I have a shout, because I can't help but notice there is a big bridge just behind us. Ow. Ow. He hurts. My shield doesn't do anything. Well, let me just bypass him. He's not gonna mind, is he? Oh. Okay, so I can't cross the bridge. Maybe he does mind. Maybe he does have some kind of problem with me doing that. That does make sense. I mean, I understand, yeah. At the same time, I felt I was being smart. I can somewhat get onto the bridge though. Meaning if I can lure him onto the bridge, I can then shout him off. Let me just go along this way. Avoided the Stormcloak soldier. Is that an Imperial soldier? Oh, Imperials go here as well. I'm not able to fix my stamina, I don't know. That was Ulfric back there? I mean, I guess it makes sense, yeah. Leader of the Stormcloaks. I'd imagine, depending on who you sided with, one of them you would have to, like, come across here. So that does make sense. Yeah, this time, drop a quick save first.
What brings you?
Hello, I seek entrance.
By what right do you request
Cleverness, I think.
Well, the Nords may have
I'm a
forgotten
mage, I
your
promise.
forefathers' respect for the clever craft, but your comrades strong. Here in Shore's house, we honor it still. Living or dead.
And I'm not just gonna say it's because I'm Dragonborn.
None may pass this perilous bridge. I judge them worthy by the warrior's test.
Well, I don't think he can actually get to me if I'm stood here. Can he?
Waited long for such a worthy opponent.
Oh. Okay, no, he can't hit me. I mean, if I just stand here, I am largely safe.
Battle burns in your heart.
The joy of battle burns in my heart, does it? I mean, whatever you say, my good man. Whatever you say. I like how I do find ways to just kind of cheat these fights.
You fought well. I find you. It is long since one of the
It's a lovely cheese, yes, you're right.
Shore's favor follow you.
Like, I'm not going to be properly fighting him. Not when he's dealing a fifth of my health in one hit. I don't have ground rot again, do I? No, I don't. I'm just over encumbered, apparently. I don't know why I've just been messing with the game today. Through the kind of arrow duplication and, I mean, that as well. And freezing all the enemies who I couldn't be bothered with. It feels cheaty, you know? But it is fun. Yeah, you're right.
Dragonborn. Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shore's command, we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. But three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hecon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior.
I mean, I don't think there's a bed, but I did get rested when I entered the afterlife. So I think I'm fine. Because I don't have double vision. Like, look at all this high-res detail. You can see that corner there.
The three await your word to loose their fury upon
So what do we actually have here? Is this based on, I'm assuming, Viking mythology? So this is like fighting and feasting. And if I remember correctly from Viking mythology, somewhere here there should be a pig that is slaughtered every day and then is revived at the start of each day. And that's essentially all it's there for. Kind of terrifying prospect, honestly, that the Vikings came up with. But it makes sense, I guess, if you want to be able to eat food all the time.
Just speak the word, and with high hearts, we'll hasten forth to smite the worm wherever he lurks.
Hold, comrades. Let us counsel take before battle is blindly joined. Alduin's mist is more than a snare. Its shadowy gloom
It's
is
getting
his
very,
shield and cloak.
very
But with 4
quiet.
voices joined, our valor combined, we can blast the mist and bring him to battle.
Speak up a bit.
Feldir speaks wisdom.
Eh,
The World Eater, coward, fears you, Dragonborn. We must drive away his mist, shouting together, and then unsheath our blades in desperate battle with our black-winged foe.
To battle, my friends! The field will echo.
Immediately
clamor
going
of
out to
war,
fight him.
our wills undaunted.
I thought there'd be a little more talk to it than them just saying stuff on their own end. But, alright. It's so tempting to throw Davin off of this. I shouldn't. It's fairly tempting. To probably break the progression. Which makes me even more curious. Do I? Or do I not? I'm assuming I shouldn't. But... Aww, they thought about that. Damn it. I mean, it makes sense, but damn it, nonetheless.
The eyes of Shore are upon you this day. Defeat Alduin.
Yeah, I'm assuming, similar to what you said, clear skies. Save again. Will do.
Clear skies! Combine our shouts!
Assuming they're waiting for me to start.
We must clear this confounding
Yeah,
mist.
give me a moment. If I hadn't tried to shout you off the bridge, you'd be able to have done it immediately.
Look!
Still a bit of mist over there. Is that good enough? I mean, it seems they've just put down more mist.
Look!
Hey Raynor, I don't know what you think I'm kidding about. This is like the last fight in Skyrim, I'm pretty sure. Of the main story, anyway. All we've got is the countless side quests and all, you know? Like, we're only going to become, like, the leader of the Bard College, and then, like, the Thieves Guild. Maybe, like, do some fishing as well. Like, we're not anywhere near done yet, don't you worry.
Look!
Struggle in vain.
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
Yeah, I don't know what you're complaining about, Raider.
Look!
Like, that's all you want with Skyrim, right? Ow. That hurt a bit, Alduin. You mind? I'm assuming I'm supposed to use Dragon Brain. Right? Like that's the only reasonable way I can think of attacking. Ooh, what kind of sandwich do you have? Because, I mean, a good sandwich is always like nice. Like, I'm assuming it had nice bread and it had a really nice sandwich, right? Am I even damaging him right now? I think I did something. buggered off again. I hit him with that? Think I did. Finest bread you can buy at the supermarket. But like freshly made bread or not? Because some supermarkets they do have a bakery section. So I mean they can hold. So if it's like a Lidl or something, like pretty much every Lidl I've been to has a proper bakery section. Stuff you throw in oven, it turns out better than baker's bread. I mean, it doesn't turn out better than, like, baker's bread, I don't. But I know what you're on about. I know what you're on about. That's the most pathetic shit. That didn't even do anything, Mr. Dragonborn. Okay. Try again. There we go. My guy like stuttered or something, it just didn't work. It was like French 1000% per feet. That's a lot of percents. It's really anticlimactic, I must say. Like, I'm barely taking damage. So if we get Martino over here. Can't say I recognise the name. I'm assuming it's a brand name. I haven't looked a lot at breads to stick in ovens. I'm normally quite simple when it comes to bread. I'll just get like a nice Hovis, you know? He is easier than the dragon. Sorry, Aldo, but you really disappointed me with how easy that fight was. That's first time I won against you. The guy guarding the bridge put up a better fight.
The doom of Alduin encompassed at last, and cleansed his southern guard of his evil snare. This was a mighty deed.
You literally just said that. You're repeating yourself.
They will sing of this battle in Shore's Hall forever. But your fate lies elsewhere. When you have completed your count of days, I may welcome you again with glad friendship and bid you join the blessed feasting.
Cool.
When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back.
I mean, I think I'm right. I mean, what have we got here? We've not got a lot, other than, like, Ulfric, and I didn't like him to begin with. So yeah, I'm ready to go. It's fully American raw onion, pick a leg, mustard, and Tabasco. Oh, that does sound nice. That does sound good. I mean, I don't know what it is, but I can make an assumption of what it is. I mean, my guess would be it's some kind of meat. That's beef paste. Fair enough, I guess. That's a lot of dragons. Why'd you bring me back to this mountain? God damn it. I hate this mountain. Of all the places you could bring me at the end, why this mountain? Also, out of curiosity, can I break this at all by doing bend well? I don't know if bend well's done anything. Is he now fighting for me? Is he an ally? He's not leaving. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know what it is with, like, a lot of Europe and just liking their food as a paste. Like, supposedly, they do taste quite nice, but Do you feel the need to make everything a paste? I don't understand.
So, it is done. Alduin, Dilon.
Like,
The
I mean,
eldest is
I
no
guess it's
more.
easier to eat.
He
Maybe
who
it
came
stores
before
better as
all
well.
Others, and has always been.
It just seems weird to me. But yeah, this guy's getting in the way a bit, isn't he? I've got no regrets, though. It all went well.
Of course. Alduin Wachlan Dani. I would not have helped you if I thought otherwise. You did what was necessary. Alduin had flown far from the path of right action in his pachlok.
Probably named it American just
in the
after, like, the
arrogance
beef
of his
burgers and stuff, if I
power.
had to guess.
But I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz Ach Ochma. He was my brother once. This world will never be the same.
Well, I was just doing my destiny, is what I would say, but screw Alduin. The world's better without him.
Perhaps. At least it will continue to exist. Greek Lochlein. And, as you told me once, the next world will have to take care of itself. Furnilos. Even I cannot see past time's ending. But
Just
I
occurred to me.
forget
Pretty sure this is the
myself.
30th stream of Skyrim.
Solos midfadon. Melancholy
That's a very nice number
is
to
an
end
easy
this on.
trap for a Dova to fall into. You have won a mighty victory, Shahroch Kongrach. One that will echo through all the ages of this world for those who have eyes to see. Savor your triumph, Dovahkiin. This is not the last of what you will write upon the currents of time. Cruza Hundana Wawuthkain. I wish the old one luck in
Imagining
his
beef in a blender.
quest.
Yeah, no, I'd imagine it's
But
similar to
I
fish
doubt
paste, but
many
more
will wish
beefy.
to exchange
And I still need to go to
Alduin's
sleep. It's
lordship
only in the
for the
afterlife
tyranny of
where I'd
Paarthurnax's
slept.
Way of
God
the
damn,
voice.
I've only just noticed.
As for myself, you've proven your mastery twice over. Furi Dovahkiin. I gladly
Talon's named that.
acknowledge the power of your Thum. Zu Odaving. Call me when you have need, and I will come if I can.
Can I go get a bed now? I think that's me done with the main story of Skyrim. And you know what that means? I can find the bed. I'm gonna go down to Whiterun. Get a nice sleep. It's gonna be great. God, Hod here, he's been hanging on. He's been hanging on. Where am I going? I'm heading the right direction. That's fine. I need to head roughly northwest-ish, but mostly west. Oh, by the way, Draenor, I've added the 7 TV stuff, I think it's called. Added more things, though, regardless, whatever they are called. So we've got those now. Finally. It took a while. Took a while. But I mean, we finally have it. I don't know if there's any particular remotes in there you need, so I just grabbed a few off the top, which seemed maybe relevant. Very cold. I appreciate you telling me, game, but completely flashbanging me as I'm about to go down a hill does not help. You want poggies? I mean, sure. I can add it. I'll add it after the stream, but I'm not... If you just like DM me on Discord or on Twitch or whatever, I'll get it added after. Yeah, I think, seeing as we are about at the end, there is one thing I do want to do after I get some sleep. That is Skyrim GeoGuessr. We'll see how well, from having done survival mode and having to actually walk around the map, we'll see how well I've actually learnt Skyrim and everything in it. Because I'm curious how good a score I'd get. I've not tried it before, but I'd imagine it's easy enough to say, oh yeah, there's snow and a mountain. We can be literally anywhere. I don't think it's going to be easy to tell where I am, but maybe I'll be proven wrong. Maybe I will be proven wrong, and I'll somehow manage to figure out what kind of place I'm in Skyrim. I can always hope. I need to get to bed, and then that means if I ever come back to Skyrim, I don't need to immediately run off and find some kind of, I guess, bed. In fact, no, we're not done with Skyrim, actually. We've got the Dawnguard stuff, don't we? I don't know how long the Dawnguard thing is. I'd imagine that's like extra 1, maybe 2 streams. I think that's the only extra piece of DLC, isn't it? I feel that should be all after that. Because, yeah, I've done the Dragonborn DLC up in Solstheim. Dawnguard's the only one that comes to mind. I don't think there's another one. Unless we somehow... I'm sorry, Trader. We're going to be doing more Skyrim. Yeah, unless we do the colleges as well, which I'm not bothered about the Thieves Guild. I'm tempted to do the Bard College, but from what I understand, it's not about being a bard. But yeah, I'll see you around Nocturne. I appreciate you coming by. We shouldn't have too much more Skyrim, so I'll have a poll out next week. I will add the Skyrim, like, based game that you recommended. I'll add that to poll, as well as, like, Stalker, stuff like that. So yeah, next week we'll have to have a vote. See what people want. Like, it's a game made in, like, the Skyrim engine, I believe. That's, I think, from what I understand, a mod. And that mod then had enough to it that it kind of got released as its own kind of standalone mod. As you might see in some parts of the Steam store, weirdly enough. Like, another example would be the Slave Aspire Downfall, which I did add to my library. I haven't played, but yeah, I'm curious to see, because I don't know if it works anything new into the game, or if it just uses what's already there in order to kind of tell its own story. PHL1 remake. Is that a mod?
Let me know if you want anything.
I kind of thought that was a different kind of thing.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Anyway, we get a bed.
I'll show you to your room. Right
Actually, yeah, you're right. You're right. Black Mesa did get its own release, didn't it?
How are we doing over here?
Anyway, sleep in this bed. Sleep for... I mean, we deserve a good rest. Like, 5 hours will definitely do it, I feel. Our character does not need sleep. It's kind of upsetting how good he is at not sleeping. And we had 2 level ups from all of that. We almost got another one. Christ. Okay, levels. If we're going to be doing more stuff, I think we give up on the idea of actually getting smithing done. Instead, I'm thinking, put a point into getting even more armor. And apart from that, one-handed damage is tempting. Backwards power attacks, 25% chance to paralyze. Sure. I don't know what that means, but being able to paralyze sounds good. There we are. That is us. Done with the main story in Skyrim. Next, we will be going on to do the... whatchamacallit? Vampire stuff. I said it like a minute ago. Dawnguard. That's it. We're going to Dawnguard next time. But for now, that is us. I do appreciate everyone coming by. It's been lovely having you all. And I will see you next time. Goodbye for now.